I mean, we really are more, if we say something like climate change, people are aware of that. If we talk about our effect on rivers and lakes, if we talk about our effect on polluting from farms or industry, we are more aware of it. Partly because it's so easy.
An amazing amount of sparrows outside the window feeding.
You're going to be doing synchronised swimming.
Yes.
Is that just a clash of schedules?
I'm into real hot water actually, because my swim time is at 11:15.
And there is one.
Yeah, they're just talking about on news. People are now rather consume a lot. So they're tree sparrows. And apparently in last 40 years I think, or something similar to that, since war, we've pulled out enough hedgerows to go round the world twice. So habitat's diminishing at an alarming rate and wildlife suffers. So I feed wild birds outside my window, which is always good to see wild birds. Sometimes you see a woodpecker, an owl. I've got some buddleia to encourage butterflies. So as years gone on and flowers flowered and finished and gone, started to turn brown, I just deadhead it, I just nip it off, and it promotes new buds, which is nice anyway because it's still in flower, buddleia, which is great to see. September 4th and buddleia's in flower. So if you deadhead your buddleia you can keep it going for a lot longer. I saw a butterfly on it yesterday which were nice to see. No butterflies today though. I was watching owl earlier today. It was stood on top of the post and there were two crows which sat at the side of it trying to intimidate it. It sat there for a while, eventually it flew off. Little owl. I'm trying to buy a bit of land legally to make a nature reserve. Open it for disabled people to visit, free of charge. Special disabled neurological rehabilitation facility. A little nature reserve. Peaceful, quiet, tranquil. Where people can learn about nature, conservation, sustainability, biodiversity. And try to do something with their lives, constructive. Maybe they want to plant a flower, a shrub, even a tree, and in years to come maybe sight will become a site of scientific interest because the variety of flora and fauna that it contains. As you look around it's difficult to see nature and conservation in many places because it's a lot of people are just interested in productivity and yield and does it pay well. And you know, a lot of people, if they've got a tree in the garden, they'll have it cut down because it puts leaves up in autumn on the lawns and that, on the drives, and they don't like that. It's a shame really. Sometimes you'll see people shooting birds because they don't like the particular species, which is also a shame. So I haven't seen woodpecker this morning, but it might come yet, it's only early. Just turned 9 o'clock. Tree sparrows are here anyway. There's been quite a big flock of them this morning. I've got some wild bird seed mixed with sunflower hearts. I think they really like sunflower hearts. It's the first thing that disappears off a tray. Which is nice to see, some wildlife outside your window. I've got some bird feeders. I get my bucket filled with wild bird seed mix, and into it I pour some melted lard fat into sunflower seeds and wild bird seed mix. I'll wait for it to set and then I fill up with bird feeders. So you see all types of birds on bird feeders. I pushed a piece of garden cane through. Sometimes I see a blackbird, a thrush, little birds, goldfinches, greenfinches, robins, sparrows. There's all types of birds go on it. Blue tits, great tits. So a bird feeder is something that you can hang up anywhere around your house. Try to keep your bird food off ground to stop rats and mice, as rats and mice can become a problem when the numbers increase. I've got a little plastic pond outside just to encourage a bit of wildlife. So all types of wildlife need a drink of water, can't just eat food. And it's been quite a busy little place. I've got a plank laid across top of the pond so birds can land on it and get a drink. They don't have to risk falling in and drowning, which can be a problem. So if I see a woodpecker coming, I'll record it. I hope to see it later, that'll be nice.